Every baker needs a reliable, foolproof vanilla cake recipe up their sleeves, and this vanilla cake will top your recipe list. As you guys guessed it right, yes, we are making French vanilla cake, a perfectly plush, soft, moist, and full of flavor vanilla cake made entirely from scratch. We have paired this cake with French vanilla buttercream, which has a sweet buttery flavor with light and fluffy texture. We'll use this buttercream as both filling and frosting, and to decorate it, we will place some flowers on top. Hey guys, I'm Chef Aruna from Truffle Nation Baking Academy, where we help aspiring bakers just like you to become professional bakers and run your own successful business. So before we begin the recipe, make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel and have hit the bell icon so that you can stay updated with all our upcoming videos. So without wasting more time, let's prepare our tins first. I have these 2 round tins which I will lightly grease with oil and place butter paper at the bottom. Now let's move on to the next step, that is making the vanilla sponge. For that, we'll sieve all the dry ingredients starting from all-purpose flour, followed by baking powder, salt, and castor sugar. Now add cold butter and rub with your fingertips to get fine crumbs. If you don't want to use your hands, you can use stand mixture fitted with paddle attachment and mix for a few seconds until you get chunky breadcrumbs-like texture. Our dry ingredients are mixed. You can come and see the texture here. Now in a different bowl, we'll mix all the liquid ingredients. I'm starting with eggs first, followed by oil, full fat milk, and vanilla bean paste. Since vanilla is the star ingredient of the recipe, try to use a high quality pure vanilla bean paste or extract and avoid using vanilla essence. Now add this liquid mixture to the flour butter mixture and combine to get a smooth and lump-free batter. Now we'll divide this batter into these 2 tins equally. We'll bake them at 180 degrees Celsius for about 25 to 30 minutes. Since our sponge is baking, let's make the French buttercream. Creamy, airy and silky is the best way to describe this French buttercream. It can be a little tricky to make this buttercream as we need to cook the sugar to a certain temperature and then gradually add it to a fluffy egg yolk. Now let's make the buttercream. We'll first heat sugar and water together in a saucepan until it reaches 115 degrees Celsius. Make sure that you don't stir too much as it may lead to crystallization of the sugar. Meanwhile it's cooking, we'll beat egg yolk and salt with an electric hand beater until they are very pale and fluffy. Our sugar and water has also reached 115 degrees Celsius. We'll add it to the fluffy egg yolks in a thin and steady stream into the bowl. Avoid directly adding to the yolk mixture. After all the sugar has been added, increase the speed to high and continue mixing until the outside of the bowl is just room temperature. Now we'll add soft butter gradually. I have cut my butter into small cubes so that it's easy to add. The buttercream will go from very voluminous to deflated midway through adding butter. The volume will be back once all the butter has been added. Now we'll add vanilla bean paste and mix a little bit more. Our buttercream is ready. We'll now transfer it to a piping bag and keep it aside for assembly part. Our sponge is baked and has completely cooled down. We'll unmold it and divide the sponge into two parts by slicing it with a cake leveler. And make sure that you trim the domed part of the sponge if you have any. We will now move on to the assembly part of the recipe. On a cake base, we'll pipe some buttercream and spread it, then place a layer of sponge. We'll soak it with simple vanilla soaking syrup, which I made simply by mixing water and vanilla extract. We'll pipe the buttercream over the sponge and smooth it out using a palette knife. Then place another layer of sponge and repeat the same process as before until we get 4 layers of sponge. We'll now crumb coat the cake by piping thin layer of buttercream all over the top and the sides of the cake. Remove the excess with a metal scraper. We'll keep it in the fridge for 15 to 20 minutes. Our cake is out of the fridge. Now we'll pipe a thick layer of buttercream all over the cake and smooth out using a palette knife or a scraper. Our cake is fully covered. We'll pipe buttercream spirals on top of the cake using 1mm nozzle. You can use any other nozzle that you want or have. Lastly, to decorate it, we'll place some white flowers randomly on top. Here you go guys, our French vanilla cake is ready to go. Hope you guys really like this recipe and do like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified every time we post a new recipe.